Hi guys. Hey, I've been doing a little thinking, and I do a lot of reading about history, and I do a lot of reading about the Great Depression, how things used to be done in pioneer times, what things were like in times of war, that type of thing. Just a little light, entertaining reading. My family thinks I'm a little crazy because of that, but there's just certain threads and certain themes that you find throughout these stories that seem to be common during hard times. And, if you look at the items that were rationed in World War II, you find things like food, tires, shoes, sugar, that type of thing. One thing that I find in these stories is that they were always wearing their gloves out, or they were always wearing their shoes out. And they had to learn how to make do. Now, here on the homestead, I use gloves, just like my second skin. I use them every day. And as you can see, this one here has got a hole right here in the finger. And that's where I always wear them out at. The other thing that always happens to me is I'm always losing that right hand glove or the left hand glove. I'm losing one of them. Usually it's the right hand that I use because that's when I take off to do something. I set the glove down, can't remember where it's at. So today I'm going to show you how I repair these gloves that get the holes in the fingers. You can see that I've already made a repair on this finger here. But what I do is because I lose the right hand glove a lot, I have a lot of left hand gloves laying around. Now one thing I try to do is I try to make sure I buy the same brand of glove every time I purchase gloves. And these are, just a good cowhide, or they may even be elk hide gloves. They're Wells Lamont gloves. They last quite a long time. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the finger off of this left hand glove, and I'm going to put it on the right hand glove. Let me show you how I do it. So you're just going to take your scissors, and you're just going to cut that finger off. And then you're going to put the glove on. And then you're just simply going to slip that finger over the one with the hole in it. Make sure that it fits. Make sure that it covers the hole. That one looks like it's going to fit just fine. So then what I do is I go ahead and I take this clear silicone. You always need to have some of this laying around. One thing I might say about the silicone is when you use these nozzles, make sure that you clean them out when you're done. Make sure you save this cap. Don't just leave that on there. The silicone hardens in the tube, and sometimes it'll even harden down into the container and you won't be able to use it again. So just put the cap back on when you're done and clean out your nozzle. In fact, I don't even think I'm going to use the nozzle for this one. I don't think I need to. So I'm just going to put some silicone on here, put a dab of that on there. And I'm just going to rub that around everywhere around the glove on the finger there that I'm replacing. Get some on the front side, get some on the back side, the sides. Just goop it up real good. And I'm going to go ahead and stick my hand in there to round that finger out, and then I'm just going to slip on this repair finger. Make sure you get it down all the way, get it good and tight. Should be fairly lubricated with that silicone on there. Just kind of squish it around, and then just gently pull that off. And you're just going to let that dry till morning. And then you've got your hole covered, and you've made use of a left-hand glove that you truly couldn't make any use out of other than this. So you can see this glove's been through it. I've had this glove for a long time. but doing what I've been doing, I haven't had to buy gloves for a long time. So, you know, you gotta make it do without, or, you know, reuse, recycle, repurpose, whatever. But, you know, it just saves you money. It's just a good practical way to make use of things that you would otherwise throw away and make your work on the homestead easier. So, hope that helps you. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe, share, and like the videos. And as always, I'm looking for comments of what types of things you guys would like to see, what questions you might have. I'm happy to help. Let's all learn together and lift each other up. Have a lovely night. Bye-bye.